bath sounds good right now after being outside. Thank you very much for watching us. If you want the ultimate solution, this is our PowerTek. It's the 5-in-1 emergency light that will actually, yes, jumpstart your car. So you actually even have the jumper cables that are built on into this. In addition to that, that spotlight design, that spotlight is gonna go upwards of 3,000 feet. Seriously, 3,000 feet. You actually have a spotlight searchlight, you have an area light, you have flashing emergency lights. It will charge up to 3 phones via USB, and it will jumpstart your car. It will do all of those things for you. Today, it's $20 off, and we're offering it to you with free shipping and handling, and this is one big piece. I want to welcome in my very dear friend, Peter Kilcullen, who's joining us today. He said, boy, talk about good timing on a product.
I know,
and
really.
And $20 off and free shipping and handling.
Wow. No, it's perfect, and we've all been watching the news, and I know you and Akos were just talking about it outside. So many people, you know, facing just an enormous, crazy snowstorm, and what happens in those snowstorms are a lot of the things that this flashlight can really take care of, because it's not just a flashlight, it's an emergency tool. So a couple of things. If you get trapped on the side of the road, this is gonna be perfect. It's perfect because it's an unbelievable, powerful flashlight. But not only that, it's also a flashlight that gives you the LED lights for long-lasting power. It gives you red flashing lights if you're stuck on the side of the road and you want to be able to let someone know we've got that as well. This will jump start your car, which I think is amazing, and that's what sadly, I think maybe many people are facing that situation this morning. Their cars have been buried underneath snow. They clear them off, but the cold has done a number on that battery. This is a way to jumpstart your car without needing another vehicle, so perfect for that. And then the other thing, when the power goes out or we're stranded in the car, something like that, being able to keep in touch with what's going on and keeping your cell phone charged, even when maybe the car's not even running. Or I know this from years and years ago, being stuck in the snow, where you turn the car on for the heat, but you want to make sure you conserve the fuel, so you turn it back off and on. This is going to allow you to charge those portable electronics and make sure that you're always in touch by having your cell phone or even your tablet or anything else charged. So talk about the perfect emergency tool. Because what I love about this is if you keep it in your car, you have it with you. Exactly. But then if you get home, your car's at home with you, and if you have that power outage, this is perfect as well. Because remember, an enormous, I mean, sometimes before Christmas, we sold this as just a really fun, amazing searchlight, which it is. This is the most powerful flashlight, 20 million candle power. But I think today, I mean, I think really when you think about what's happening in so many, I mean, over 20 states in the country, that this is an emergency tool that everyone wants to be without. There you can see full power, 20 million candle power. It also allows you to reduce that power, but still have that very bright flashlight. And then I can go to, when you have a power outage in the home, bring this in. You can direct that light up off the ceiling. 12 LED bulbs, very long life. Which is actually very bright, by the way. When you look at that, you'd be surprised how bright that actually is. And there's those red flashing lights. Again, you see this on the side of the road in complete dark, and it is amazing what it'll do. So this flashlight is gonna be perfect for fun, and we can get into all of the fun things that you can do with an amazingly bright flashlight, but what a great emergency tool.
And then this just recharges, so it's simple. But look at that. If you know what? The dog runs outside. You're trying to find the dog. When you're looking out in the backyard, or if you live in a wooded area, you know how important something like this is gonna be. I love the idea of just keeping it right there in your car. But now, something up in the trees. You know, the cat maybe just jumped up and ran up in the tree. Now you can see up into that area. But if you're using it just as a searchlight, with that constant power as that searchlight on a single charge, it's gonna go for over 30 minutes. If you're using it as an area light and you're using it in your home because the power's out, you get a 16-hour life of that. But now think about this. Your car breaks down. You're on the side of the road. Now take yourself out of the equation. Your daughter's car breaks down. Your son's car breaks down. They're on the side of the road. Your mom's car breaks down. You wanna have something that you know is going to alert people that she is there on the side of the road, because when you're coming down some of those country roads or some of those dark roads, you can't see anything. This is going to give you the light, it's gonna give you the power, it's gonna give you the connection, it's gonna be able to charge up your phones with USB cable. You can charge up to 3 devices all at the same time, so you can still be playing your Candy Crush at the same time while you're waiting for roadside assistance or a loved one to be there. We're gonna show you how bright it is.
Well, it's even hard in the studio, because Kathy, we've talked about this. I've got this light. This is a projected beam of light. As as I mentioned, 20 million candle power.
Look
but
how
here's what I want
broad
you.
that is there,
Yeah,
too.
but the focused beam it gives you, this beam of light will travel over half a mile. Now I can't shine that directly on you because it is honestly it travels over half a mile. When you're able to just project this up into the sky or down the street, it is an enormously powerful light. We also, as I mentioned, have the ability to use that flashing red light and the LEDs. So there's the LED lights that, again, when you project this onto the ceiling, it can really just light up that room. And then there are those flashing red lights. Again, in complete darkness, you will see that from many, many, miles away. Again, alerting someone that you're on the side of the road. This is such a powerful light. But I want to go through how to jumpstart your car as well, because I think that's amazing and something that you talked about. If your car breaks down, you have portable power, whether or not it's a situation where it's a battery and you're able to jumpstart it, perfect, but you are able to charge those electronics. Or you get a flat tire and now you're sitting on the side of the road as well, too. Yeah. You've got that extra safety precaution that's built in there as well. But look at this. Right. When the car breaks down, what are you going to do? The cables are built into the unit. So think of this as portable power. That's what it is. You're going to attach the red to positive, the black to the neutral or the negative. And then you just go right over here. And when I turn this switch, it gives you the green light, letting you know that you've done it right. If you were to put the cables on wrong, it would let you know that. But you've powered it up. Now, all you have to do is go back into your car and turn the ignition and start your car. It will instantly jumpstart your car, which to me I think is really important, that you're not gonna have to wait, you're not gonna have to wait for another car, you're not gonna have to call anyone to come get you and wait hours and hours. This will instantly jumpstart your car. So after you jumpstart your car, or even before, every couple of months while you have this in your car, the neat thing is you can charge this while you're driving. You're charging this portable power pack. Every time you use it, you recharge it. Every couple of months, you recharge it. Now you can see those USB ports right there. Same thing, you're gonna power those up. I'm gonna turn that section off. Let's move over to the next unit over here, and I can show you, we've got our tablet right there, we've got our phone, and then again, to activate those USB ports, there's just a button right here. So when I turn on that button, you can see the green light goes on. Now we're charging. Right there, you have that charge, and it's now happening. You can charge those electronics, so you're never without that power. So if you're gonna have something in your car, obviously a flashlight's always great to have in the car. I mean, having something that can jumpstart your car makes total sense, especially now in these winter months when it starts to get really cold and the battery is a little bit, couple of years old, makes it a lot harder to start that car. You've got that. And then the ability to charge those portable electronics is amazing. You've got flashing red light. You've got LED lights if the power goes out in the house. Bring it in. You can also recharge it in the house. If you wanted to do that, you're just gonna charge it like you would your cell phone. But this is 5-in-1. It's the emergency tool that every car should have in it. And it makes sense because when you're home, your car's at home, bring it inside, and now you have portable power in the house as well.
So to recharge this, I just use a USB cable?
No, to recharge it, it comes with both cables. It comes with, and you just plug it into the back. You plug it in, and you can use the charger in your car. Oh, 12-volt cigarette lighter adapter, no problem. And you can also charge it same way. We give you the charger to just plug it into your regular outlet at home. So both ways to charge it. When you first get it home, charge it overnight. It's ready to go, put it in your car. And we just recommend, if you haven't used it and it's just sitting in your car, about every 3 months, just plug in that cigarette lighter adapter and charge it while you're driving, especially now, because you never know when that's gonna happen. I mean, just all the stories that we've heard, and I'm thinking this would have been great to have when, people who were stuck at home. And thankfully, there hasn't been a lot of power outages, but in some places, the power goes out. You're gonna have light. You're gonna have the ability to charge those electronics so you can know what's going on, on your tablet by using the internet, or you're gonna be able to use your cell phone, probably more appropriately your cell phone, to get on the internet, to call people, let them know you're doing fine. This would be perfect for that. If your car...
Well, if your power goes out, how are you going to charge your cell phone?
Right, exactly. Okay. That'll run out after one day. This is how you're able to do it, because keep it in your car. When you're home, your car's home, great. You can go out and get it, bring it in the house. You have light. You have portable power to charge those electronics. When you have it in your car and you have the ability then to jumpstart your car, because again, even without all these winter storms, that's the most common thing to happen, is the cars just aren't able, or the batteries aren't able to handle that cold weather, and they just don't start like they used to. You can use this portable power pack to do that. So many ways to make sure, I mean, biggest thing is to make sure you're not without power.
Let's just talk about how cool of a gift this is, because I said to Peter one time,
you get me excited, we start talking about that.
What was the idea Why do men love flashlights? Like, I can every single year make sure that there is a flashlight for my husband, for my brothers, for my dad. Every one of them, they get excited about it every single year.
Exactly, and I'm telling you,
this is the coolest one to get the most excited.
A lot of people gave them as gifts because, again, we talk about the emergency abilities of this, and they're great. And this time of year, and it's obviously the timing is perfect. But this is the coolest flashlight you've ever seen. As I said, you've got to get this home. And basically, or thankfully, I haven't had an emergency with mine. It's in my truck, and I just take it out at night. I'm like, you've got to see this flashlight.
Yeah,
and
come on. I mean,
it's
3,000 feet.
Right, over 3,000 feet, which is over a half mile, a projected beam of light. I joke, Kathy, that sometimes this is like those Hollywood premiere lights that they shoot up into the sky. Get this home and you will be able to do that. That's how bright and focused this beam is.
Put it on your stereo and let it become your own.
Right, it is unbelievable how bright it is. So if you're looking for the brightest, I can remember when I received or I bought a 1 million candle power flashlight. I thought it was incredibly bright. And you can see it's pitch black in here. Yeah, incredibly bright. This is 20 million candle power with that huge halogen bulb in there. You can see the size of this light, all that reflective material in there, projecting that beam of light. So if you're a sportsman, an outdoorsman, a hunter, fishing, boating, whatever it is, this is the perfect light. The best thing about it is that you're not replacing those batteries all the time. You can recharge this so many different ways. It is a fantastic light that you will absolutely love. There's the flashing red. So you're right, Kathy, great emergency tool, but if you want the most amazing flashlight that you've ever had, this is the one to get, but you will use it in an emergency. You could buy a separate tool or a separate gadget that might jumpstart your car, but it's not a flashlight. You could get a separate flashlight. You certainly wouldn't get one that's as bright as this at 20 million candle power. You can also think about, well, maybe I also need something portable to charge my electronics. This has it in here. This has LED lights that'll last, as you said, 16 hours. This has flashing red light. This has it all. That's why it makes such a perfect emergency tool for the snowstorms that we're seeing across so much of this country. This is perfect. Keep it in your car. Keep yourself from getting stuck on the road or being without power. That's what this gives you, portable power on demand.
And this is available for you right now, $20 off, 3 flex payments, $33.32. And the weight on this, I know some of you might be wondering, is it really heavy? It comes in right at about 11 pounds, but it's something that I can still carry. It also has
the strap.
The shoulder strap, so you can have that little shoulder strap right over there. So if you're out there with the dog, if the dog gets out and gets loose, maybe you don't want to go outside because it's too cold. It's 3 o'clock in the morning, but they got to go out and they need to piddle. So you let the dog out, but you can still keep your eye on them. You turn on that bright, bright light. You're going to be able to see them. You're going to be able to find them upwards of over a half of a mile away. So if they get out and start running and feeling frisky because it's nice and cold outside, you're not going to have to worry about that. But keep this in the trunk of your car. It's the perfect storage space for it. It's not going to take up any extra room in your home or anything else.
Right.
But have it there. If that car does break down, you have that emergency light and you have it there and you have it on hand. You can also point that up in the air. You can directionally point it so it's not even blaring right at someone. But you can light up a room with this light like you cannot even imagine.
16 hours.
Yeah. 16 hours.
Yeah, it's an amazing tool. Get one in your car, everyone in your family. It'll really make a difference.
You're gonna love it. And if you're thinking about Valentine's Day, you're thinking of a great gift for the man in your life, this is a great gift for the man in your life. Peter's back at 3 o'clock, but not with this. It's your only presentation on the day. And we have our dash cam coming up next. Thanks.